Hello everyone. I had someone who I have someone who received a dream from God last night, and so the dream was like she was seeing all the people of the world like um standing together in one place, but they were divided in different groups, small groups, and they were receiving this medical, emergency that is going on, and they were receiving it. So, but they were like very small portion of people who were objecting to it, and she knew someone among those people who were in objection, and but she was standing by herself in a very strict objection. She wasn't even in any group. She was standing by herself, seeing all of this. She saw the president of this country, the president of this country, who was a vice president to a former president, and the president of this country was the one who was um, implementing this medical emergency to people, and he was really doing it in a way that he was very evil. And he had three plans, or only three options were presented to people. The first was people should um, receive this medical emergency. The second, um, proposition was to those people who were in objection, and it was presented to them an option which was like, you receive this medical emergency, and we will finance you, we will give you financing, like loans and type of financial support, which was really um, high in terms. It was in millions or even billions. It was sounding like it was very, attractive proposition. The third option was, if you don't accept the second one, then you will die, we'll kill you. So some of those people who were in objection started considering, the offer, okay? And then she was just in very strict objection, and the person she knew among those people in objection was also still, and some people still were standing on their like decisions to object. So after some time, the president of this country came, and he was starting people. So he was like telling those people in objection, you stand up. Then when you stand up, you face the wall. And then he started measuring your brain. And he was able to open people head, open your skull, and there was no blood coming out, but he was able to open the skull, and with his finger he could start studying your brain and put it back together, everything, and you could go out. So, like that, he was doing that to people who were in objection. So, but some people started like objecting that too. So, he offered options to those people. He gave them papers, like a sheet of paper, and he was telling them, so if you don't want me to examine you, make sure you just, write or draw by yourself whatever, you think your brain looks like and stuff. So she had also that sheet of paper. It was a white sheet of paper they gave to everyone. But, the person she knew in the group which was standing in objection to everything that was going on started like considering, drawing and everything. But she came to him and told him, you know, you shouldn't draw anything or you shouldn't even accept this because this is just another form of knowing. This president will just know by you drawing or telling anything on this paper, he will know whatever he needs to know about you and your brain and everything. So don't consider to draw anything. And then this person went around and he went to tell those people in his group, like, guys, don't draw anything on this sheet of paper. So very quickly she saw the leader of this religious, Catholic, okay, Roman Catholic Church was um was there, and he was working with this president, and this leader of the Roman Catholic Church. They had this very big cathedral. It was very big. She couldn't even see the beginning and the end of this cathedral. And people who received the medical emergency were aligned, and they were going up in this cathedral. So she said that the cathedral, the front door of the cathedral looked like the front door of a court. You know how courts look like. You see these stairs going up into a court. You know how there are stairs, in front of the door, like that's how it was. And there was like this woman who was sitting there on a very high chair, and the people said, this leader of this Roman Catholic Church told everyone that, this woman, she's blind, she's not seeing anything. You just come and she could check your name by, I don't know what means, but, and people were aligned and they were going into this cathedral. But so this lady who was telling me about this dream was standing at one point, and she was seeing these things, and she said, you know what, guys, the time is coming and the time is arriving, and it's already here where they are ready to kill us for, because people were going inside this cathedral. So it was going to separate people and show obvious people who were in protestation or who were objecting to the medical emergency. So that's how this dream went along. And what I can say, in my understanding, is, it's kind of a warning for people who know, they're still like, know their position, to stand firm and to don't give up on any other type of mean or option that is presented. All those type of options that will be presented, it will be just another way of getting to their point, and that is, they were working on people's head, in their brain. So they were trying to figure out the difference between people who receive the medical emergency and the people who don't. So there's a big difference, and yes, the time is here where we should start considering to be ready to give up anything we can have, okay? To be ready to stand till the end, no matter what comes in our way. So this is a very serious, and this is still, you know, one of these dreams which the Lord is giving us, showing us everything that is going on. So I'm leaving this to you to meditate and to pray about it, and may God and the Holy Spirit, give us like the understanding of everything that is going on in our lives. Blessing, guys.